in for as long as a person can be other than Jeff Van Gundy. He is locked in the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed. And the Clippers have been better for it. Coming out of the timeout, Zoo misses. Clippers lead by 12, 6.5 to play in the third.
Well, I know it up close and personal. I had a year and some change to play with him down in Houston. So I seen it on 10, but always personable, easy to talk to, held you to a high standard and held you accountable as a player.
Dunn deep into the paint, not there. There was a story after the bubble that he drove either to or from the bubble 18 hours from Orlando to Houston. No music, no podcast, no noise for 18
attributes, you know. So shout out to Zoo for staying focused in on the total game plan, despite at this point only getting about 7 field goal attempts.
You know, it's an interesting time for the big man in the NBA. You've got guys like Edey. You've got a Jaren Jackson that plays outside. You've got a Wemby that does it all. You've got Evan Mobley. You know, we saw Andre Drummond in Philadelphia basically beat us 17 rebounds. I mean, the big man, it seemed like it was going to be extinct about 3 or 4 years ago, but everything goes in cycles. And I'm not saying it's going to be a center-driven league, but they are certainly a very relevant position once again.
But we got it firsthand because Zoo has been our anchor in so many different occasions when we needed offensive success. Speaking of which, Joe, Jalen Wells right there, excellent footwork. You know, I think we get spoiled because he's essential to what the Clippers do game in and game out.
There's a guy like Roy Hibbert that was out of the league like after winning defensive player of the year, and 2 years later he's non-existent. He was a terrific player for Indiana. Now the big man is back as Zoo has to force up a shot. Not a great one. Not a great possession there for the Clippers. They still lead by 11. Wells draws the foul. A couple free throws coming his way.
That foul charge number 20, John Collins. It's his third personal first-team foul.
All top 10. Wide legs, skinny, jeans, jean outfits. I don't care. It all comes back.
Biggest fashion regret in the 80s that you made?
Jerry curl.
We have pictures of this?
Yeah, of course I do. Man, you try to go to sleep with that stuff, boy. You wake up in the morning, man. Eyes burning, pillowcase all messed up. I mean, it's like you had to wear a bag over your head. But it was it. That time period with that was it.
What years was that?
Like late 70s, early 80s. I was in grade school. I was 12 years old, 13, 14, 15. Stupid. Well, my mother let me do that. I have no idea.
Spencer and the Grizzlies have it. 4:49 to play in this third quarter. Wells a straight on three. It hits short, and Zoo collects the rebound. Is 11.
Yep. Man ended up on the board, and despite Zoo being only 2 for 8, guess what? He's +1 thus far in this game.
Collins. Spencer the other way again. Landale. And makes some noise from Memphis.
A different style of play, but Zoo does love the hook, and he said it's the easiest shot. What's not to love?
Well, you never see the sky hook anymore, which I think is absolutely telling about how great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was, how great Chris Dunn was right there. I think Kareem might be, despite all the accolades, the MVPs, the All-Stars, he might be the most underrated player in league history. Spencer misses short. You don't agree? You don't agree?
No, I think Moses Malone.
Moses Malone would be on that list as well.
You can't be underrated when you have college change the rule where you can't dunk. They take away the dunk.
Caldwell Pope got up early. Miguel Aldama taps that one in, but when we discuss greatest players, he's almost never mentioned Kareem.
Well, the only really center, well, I mean, he's mentioned with Will and Bill Russell. But it keeps the center is always isolated out of that conversation.
You're probably right on that.
It always is.
Collins, the pull-up jumper from 15.
But I will say this. Back in their day, the people who covered the sport, they were the barometer to what greatness was. Kareem, Russell, Wilt, those guys were what they were the standard bearers, okay? Just like the people that wrote about Wilt, as they furthered out, they start writing about guards and other players. That's just how it is, man.
Aldama on the wing for three, and I'll tell you what, get the smelling salts out here. Offensively, the Clippers have really struggled. Just 4 of 14 in this third quarter. They've been outscored now by 9 in the frame. It's a 4-point game. Harden three. Ricochets off the rim. Memphis 9 for 17 here in this third quarter.
And I don't think it's anything Memphis has done defensively. The Clippers have got stagnant and forced some shots through some double teams.
Good defense. Aldama 6 to shoot. Back over to Spencer. Lobs it to Landale. Not there. Kobe Brown tears it away.
And that's Nick Batum influencing that by not giving up on the play, rotating back.
Done. Great ball movement. It's Brown for three.
And Kobe's been short in the middle, hitting the front of the rim on 3 or 4 of his shots as he's been wide open.
Landale got deep position, and Brown has to reach around and foul him. 78-74, minute 55 to play in the third.
Yeah, you said Memphis just hanging around. This is what they did with a lot of confidence because they're 13 for 28 from behind the three-point line. So they're utilizing that offensive foul by Jaren Jackson. They're utilizing that as a weapon, which is keeping them in the game right now because they're, think about it, we're 8 for 24. So they're +5, +15 points from behind the three-point line.
Harden. Sanders, a no-dip three. Oh, he put it in.
And right by Nick Batum, too.
Just going to say, tore the play out of his playbook.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Landale inside, twisting and turning. Intercepted by the rookie. Once again, Sanders makes a play. We've talked about it. Second round pick, battlefield promotion, continues to make some plays for the Clippers. 12 to shoot for Harden. Did three. Still this game very much in the balance. Caldwell pokes the runner. It is strong. Landale the rebound. High off the window. Not there. Whistle. Very late one. It's going to be a loose ball foul.
Right, I think they got Batum too.
Batum was kind of questioning whether that was a foul, and Aldama looks at him and goes, "Go ahead and review it. Go ahead and review it," because he knew that he had been pushed, although a little theatrical. Aldama's father played on the '92 Spanish Olympic team.
So he got that work done to him by the dream team too, huh? Got that work put on him.
And there are some that say that that really could have changed the complexion of basketball as we know it today. It just opened up a lot of eyes around the world.
Yep. European basketball took off after that too, as far as their, I think, level of play.
Late in the clock, Harden the three. Harden the rebound, extends the possession. 81-76, Clippers only out in front by 5. Any whistle against Memphis will be a free throw here. Harden from the line to the lane. Great ball movement. Sanders the catch and shoot three. It is short. Aldama the rebound. The shot clock is dark. Boy, a bucket goes a long way here for Memphis. Jackson down the lane. Whistle, foul, and a free throw.
Number foul, number 4, Kobe Sanders, first personal.
I wonder if fatigue not an issue, and I say that not because of the Clippers being on the road. They had 2 days off, but if I'm personally being honest, this is the hardest that they have played. Plenty of time for the Clippers. They're out in front by 3. Harden the three ahead of the horn. That'll do it. We got a ball game moving to the 4th. 81-78 here.